And we would like to welcome everybody back to the Unfiltered podcast. As always, my name is the Keb,
And I'm Jay Jones.
St. Joe and the Hizzy.
and St. Joe's back from out of the country. We're glad that you guys are along for the ride with us. Look, if you are out there and you're listening, and at some point in listening to the three of us fucking clowns, you don't say to yourself, "What the fuck am I listening to?" Then we just haven't done our job. What do you think?
Thanks.
At this point, you're right.
Yeah, for sure.
How was everybody's Thanksgiving?
Good, man. I mean, I. It seems like, for somebody that doesn't play professional golf, I sure do golf a lot. I've been told that
Seriously.
recently. So, traveling around the country, playing golf, getting ready to head to Florida, play golf, and hopefully do something with you guys. We'll see if that ends up panning out or not. But no, it's a good Thanksgiving. I know my sister headed up to Vermont and saw the folks and did all that stuff. So it's a good time away from work. I'm interested to hear about how they let St. Joe back in the country with all those warrants he has.
Yeah.
Yeah, got him from the old Stingray. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
I saw you tonguing that stingray. That was sexy.
Man, I mean those stingrays, they're frisky. Ooh, these were some nasty stingrays, man. I'm telling you, those suckers
Did you
were
go to
huge.
Did you go to mass down there?
No, no, didn't have
Uh,
time. Didn't have time. A lot of
okay.
Seventh Day Advent down there, though. That's what I learned. So not a lot of Catholics down there, but that's okay.
No,
No, no,
no, I'm not too sure what the Seventh Day Adventists do.
yeah, me either.
Do
I
they
think they're
do they
kind of
knock
doing
on
their
doors
own.
for Halloween? Are they like the Jehovah's
You
Witnesses?
got me there. I don't know. I think they're kind of doing their own show, but real laid back,
All right.
everything. It
So
was great.
one question I do have for you, motherfucker,
Yeah.
is your Christmas tree out of the what you call it, the closet,
No, because
gay Christmas tree?
we got back late on Sunday, so
Because
we haven't had
do you
time to
know what
do it.
Sunday was the start of?
It was first day of Advent. You're right. So
So by St.
yeah,
Joe's standards,
that's
everybody
correct.
is allowed to put the Christmas shit up,
That is correct. That is correct.
right? Even though it's not December.
That is correct. It's the preparation of the birth of Jesus. So that is correct.
Okay. I just want everybody to be clear before I put
So
motherfucking shit on Twitter like I did last year and I got yelled at
well,
by you.
I give you the permission to start decorating.
Okay.
So yes, yes.
What did you eat down there for Thanksgiving?
Well, we had turkey. They had so they do not celebrate because it's British owned,
Yeah.
a British owned territory
I
that
know. We own it.
oh, that's right, the royal. I'm sorry, Your Highness. I,
You're
I
welcome.
forgot.
Hey,
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
you know what you tell a country that you beat in two wars?
Nothing.
Nothing. You already told them twice.
That's right.
Wow, wow, wow. I heard that joke a little differently, but
Yeah,
but that's
that's
okay.
an adaptation of an older
Yeah,
joke.
okay.
Whatever do you
Um,
One
mean?
one that's been canceled.
What version did you hear?
had something to do with two black eyes, but um, uh, um, yeah, we ate turkey. They had a 6 course turkey dinner that we sat down and ate. It was great. It was great.
6 course.
But they're no dummies. They capitalize on the American holidays and say, "Yep, we'll take your money." And oh, the American dollar is weak down there. So yeah, we paid a lot more money.
Yeah.
So it was good. It was fun though. It was a good time. Good time.
Nice. So
But hot, sunny, beach was great, and
nice. The water's looking
water was great, and yeah, just had a quick 5 days, so it was good.
I was thinking about that, and it might be different from you guys because you guys grew up with cold weather.
Right.
But like for native Floridians like me, like we want to get out of the fucking heat. We want to go somewhere where it's fucking cold.
Right.
Is that weird?
No.
I think it's weird. I mean, I do know people that live in
Okay.
Florida and the hot weather in Texas, and they head to Colorado and other places for some snow and skiing and stuff. Yeah, you always want a season you don't have. That's the American way. You
Yeah.
always want what you don't have.
Yeah, but if you live in Florida, you're still going to go to like Jamaica or do something like that for a vacation or the Bahamas or something like that. You're still going to go down there and do stuff like that. So, you know,
I guess. I mean,
yeah.
it's the Beebs is down in Orlando partying it up as we speak.
Well,
Oh yeah.
I don't know if he's
Some people go
partying
to-
it up. Yeah.
Some people go to, tropical islands. Beebs goes to Orlando.
Yeah, he likes Orlando for some odd reason.
Hey, it's a nice place. I like Orlando.
I think Orlando
okay.
is the spawn of fucking Satan. And if that town were to get hit by a nuclear fucking bomb, I would not shed one fucking tear. Just make sure
Wow.
Beebs isn't in it
Yes.
during it. Or Orlando, there's no endearing quality of Orlando, Florida. It is the fuck stain on Central Florida.
Jeez, tell me how you really feel.
So,
That is how I feel about Orlando, Florida.
do you guys? What's the? If you're thinking back to when you're a kid, or let's even right now, if you had to go to this, let's say you had to go to the kitchen, and you wanted a sandwich. What do you have in your fridge right now that you could make up a sandwich? What kind of meat would you be using? Start with Kev.
Sure.
What kind of meat would you be using? Not turkey, because fucking Thanksgiving, but
No, well, mine's turkey anyway. Like,
okay.
Yeah,
Such as turkey.
either turkey, ham. That's about all the cold cuts we got.
about-
But if I'm
do you
making a
see-
sandwich,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Do you guys ever eat bologna? Bologna?
Yeah, every now and again.
I grew up on bologna, and the reason that I think I don't eat bologna anymore is when I found out what actually bologna is,
mm-hmm.
and I think that's why it has such a stupid name, is because it's just mechanically separated meat. I mean, chicken, turkey,
Well-
pork, anything and everything, bacon. Cornstarch, protein, isolate, just crap.
Lips, assholes.
Buttholes, hooves,
I don't know how yours
toenails.
is, though, but my bologna has a first name.
Oh God.
Hey, it does. It's
Sorry.
OSCAR. But I did eat a bologna sandwich recently, and the crazy thing is that it was delicious.
So
It
was
was
it
so good.
fried bologna?
No, but that's a good thing. You got.
That's a good one too.
It cups. You got to cut it in the middle, or it'll cup up. But fried bologna is good. I like Spam too. I've had Spam musabi and stuff. Spam, the canned meat. That's not meat. Miracle meat.
Do you like the original Spam or do you like the spicy Spam? Do you like
I've never had anything but the original.
Okay. Yeah, there's different varieties of it now.
In Hawaii, people treat it like it's
That is correct.
not a delicacy, but it's a big deal. It's like people over here eating chicken or steak. People
Yeah.
love Spam in Hawaii.
Yep. You can get Spam at McDonald's if you want in Hawaii. It's crazy.
Yeah, so one of Kev's favorite restaurants, he could get a Spam burger.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
number 8.
I'm more of a Taco
may be
Bell
right.
guy.
Yeah. No Taco Bells in Hawaii.
So
I'm more of a Taco Bell guy.
as we all know, none of us are huge. We're all sports fans. I can say that. But none of us are really big soccer guys. And the only time I ever pay attention to soccer, I'll be completely honest, is World Cup. And the World Cup is going on right now.
Me as
Excuse me, I
well.
apologize. But,
The fuck is that?
fucking receipt.
Is Kev printing out the
Kev's printing
scores?
money?
What the hell's going on?
He's a bookie. He's got his numbers rolling in. But
Yeah.
so the World Cup, is going on right now.
I'm printing out the rules to fucking soccer here.
Yeah, so
Either that or Santa landed on your roof. Jesus.
So the men's team played today, and they won 1-0 over. Is it Iran? I think that's the proper way to say it. After watching a news conference where the reporter was badgering our star player and coach about how they pronounce the country's name. Nonetheless, so they won today, so they're moving on out of pool play or whatever they call it. I'm sorry if Beebs can correct me tomorrow if I'm saying any of this wrong, but
I believe it's group play.
Group play. Okay, well, like I said,
Yeah,
I'm sure. But I was thinking, because they were spitting off a lot. It's actually pretty fun to watch the World Cup. I won't lie. I enjoyed watching it. I don't like the fact that you had to wait so long to see a goal made, or sometimes you do, or sometimes you don't. But I've watched the United States play this week, and I actually watched Brazil play a game, and it was pretty cool. I mean, it is cool. It's great, So I got a few questions of, I guess, trivia for you boys. I know you guys like to play trivia. Usually one of you guys are asking the questions, but I figured I'd come up with a few that we'll throw out there.
Nice.
So
I like it.
What is the national sport of Canada?
Hockey.
I would think it would be hockey.
And you both are wrong.
Wow,
the national sport of Canada is lacrosse.
Really?
That would be something stupid like curling.
Well, don't knock curling. Don't knock curling.
I'm not knocking curling.
I'd like to put your fucking nuts on the ice and curl with them. You've got big.
That's what she said.
You got to push that rock, and it's not. It's I think you'd be a good sweeper.
Oh yeah, the Swedish sweeper.
That could be a new nickname. That could be a new nickname right there.
I had
Sweden is usually in the.
Go ahead.
No, Sweden's usually in the finals against the U.S.
I love it.
And say, Joe, keep in mind that I was born in America, dickhead.
Yeah, well, I went to IKEA, and I saw Keb's picture there, of course. He's on the wall.
Employee of the month.
I went there last week with Sweet Buns. We took a little trip up to the old IKEA, and I found out I was saying it wrong. It's actually called IKEA, and they say it really weird over there. But I tell you what, a little quick story before I get back to this trivia. So at the end, before you walk out, they're really smart. They have their marketplace there where you can buy some food. And I was like, God, we ate there, and I had some of Keb's meatballs. They were okay. They weren't fucking great. They were okay. And then I had some chicken tendies and some Frenchy fries. And actually, they were fabulous. So we're getting ready to leave. And, I am walking out. Sweet Buns had already headed outside, but I was like, I see cinnamon rolls, cinnamon buns. And I'm thinking, because it says the price is $1, these fucking things got to be the size of like the little white Hostess donuts or something. They can't be big-ass cinnamon rolls. I've never had them before, but they can't be big. I put on the little screen, I hit 6 and order it and walk up there, and number 13 or whatever my number was, and she says, here you go. Well, they don't have plates or to-go baskets or anything. I said, I can't carry these fucking things are as big as a hamburger from Wendy's. I mean, these cinnamon rolls are fucking huge. And I'm like, can I please have like a paper plate or something? And they give me a paper plate, but I stack up all these cinnamon rolls. I got 6 of these fucking things. I go outside. I'm carrying these cinnamon rolls. I try to hand them off, and I couldn't because she was busy doing something on her phone. And I was like, well, I'm going to eat one. So I shoved one in my mouth real quick, ate the whole fucking thing. And before I hit the car, my stomach was already ready to shit that thing out. We had a 45-minute drive home, and I had the fucking Cinnabon tummy runs. It was not good. This was not going to go well. I'm sitting there, cold sweats, butt clenched, driving home in traffic. It's raining. sitting there trying to hold a conversation and, not really talking much about shitting with with Sweet Buns. Even though she's like, just go ahead and poop at my house. I'm like, this cannot happen at anybody's house. This is not right. This is going to be some bad shit, literally.
Yeah.
So, but just like sometimes it's, the feeling ceases. We've gotten to her house. We were at her brother's house the night before, and I was like, hey, because we left her car there. And I was like, you know what? It's on the way back to my house. I'll drop you off. You can get your car. So we get back in the car and we're taking off. And we're getting close to her brother's house, and it's about 15 minutes away. And I'm like, oh, the pain is back. Oh, I thought I couldn't get out of there fast enough. I was like, yeah, bye. And I probably drove 110 miles an hour home, and I'm talking I barely made it in the house.
Yep.
It was DEFCON 6.
Yep.
It was bad. And but anyway, yeah, so I had cinnamon bun guts, and those things are dangerous. And Keb, I'm suing you for the cinnamon buns. And
Okay.
so anyway, back to my regularly scheduled program here. Sorry about the shit talk, literally. What is the sport best known as the king of sports? The king of sports.
That's a great question. I'm gonna go with something stupid like cricket.
Okay. This is St. Joe.
The king of sports.
What sport is best known as the king of sports?
I'm going to go with golf.
Okay. I like your answer. But it's actually soccer.
Mm.
Of course it is.
And so the Triple Crown is given to a horse that wins which 3 races? Which
The
3
Kentucky
races?
Derby, the Preakness, Belmont Stakes.
You got it. That's right. In 1971 Olympics, Nadia Comaneci was the first gymnast to score a perfect 10. What country was Nadia representing?
Austria.
Okay, there's one guess. St. Joe.
Oh, God. Red, white, and blue. What's a country with
Bulgaria?
it's got red,
England.
white, and blue in its flag. So not the United States, but I can see her
Russia?
I can see her leotard.
Okay, we'll go with Romania because that's the right answer.
Okay, well there you go.
That way you don't have to.
Romania.
Romania. Any bonus question? Anybody know who her coach was?
Yeah,
That
it
guy
was
who liked to molest chicks.
That's exactly right. The guy with the mustache who got
Bella.
Bella. Yeah.
So, you guys ever throw darts? Like you ever go to the bar, throw
Oh,
some
yeah.
darts?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So,
I used to be in a league.
Oh, nice. So on a standard dartboard,
Mhm.
there are numbers all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What number sits exactly to the right of the number 20, which happens to be
Number
dead
one.
top?
Number one.
You are correct, sir.
Yep.
So who was the first president to throw out the ceremonial first pitch at a Major League Baseball game?
Hmm.
Wow.
Go, you
First
guess, say, Joe.
president.
I'm trying to rationalize this.
The first president to throw out.
First president to throw out a ceremonial first pitch.
I will say. I'm going to go something odd and say FDR.
Wrong.
Yeah, from his wheelchair.
Yep.
Um,
just to throw everybody off.
I'm gonna say this is wrong. I know this answer. This is wrong, but I'm gonna say Woodrow Wilson.
William Howard Taft.
Yeah, I didn't know Fat Boy could fucking walk that far.
Well, it's possible. Who is the only team, or what is the only team, to never host nor play in a Super Bowl in the NFL?
Never host.
Never
Oh,
hosted
wow.
and
The
never played.
yeah the Cleveland Browns.
Correct.
Mm.
Anybody ever watch The Simpsons?
Mm-hmm.
What is the minor league baseball team on The Simpsons? The name of the minor league baseball team.
That's
I
pretty
got a
funny
really bad
because they're in,
answer. I don't know.
well, they're in Springfield,
Springfield.
Ohio.
Hey, you
So,
got the first part right. The
yeah.
Springfield something.
Yeah.
Um,
The Springfield Isotopes.
okay.
Isotopes.
Gotcha.
What the fuck is an
so
isotope?
I don't know, something. So in
He works at the nuclear power plant.
he does. So
Anybody
in
who
the-
actually knows what a fucking isotope is out there, hit us at UNFPod on Twitter.
what is so they play soccer on a field, soccer field, whatever.
Yep.
What
Uh-huh.
do they actually call the field in a game of soccer?
What do they call the field in a game of soccer?
Yeah, it has a different name. It's not called a soccer field. It's not called the playing field. It's called a or the what?
Arena?
No.
Is it called a pitch?
Yes.
Oh, look at you.
Called a pitch. Only a
Wow.
couple more here. And they're both soccer related because
Because
Why
soccer
not?
sucks.
which country won the first women's World Cup?
Oh.
And this is how I know nobody pays attention to soccer.
Yeah. The
Well,
Netherlands.
there's soccer, and then there's women's soccer.
I enjoy it more than men's
Yeah.
soccer.
It's me with tennis.
I know why.
I don't know. I'm gonna go France.
The United States.
Okay.
Last question of trivia for you boys.
Mhm.
Which type of football is another term for soccer? So instead of calling it soccer, what can they call it if they want to refer to it as football? What do they say?
Football.
What type of football is another term for soccer?
You got me.
I don't know.
Association football.
Okay.
Oh.
And I don't have another thing, but I just like to say this word just for the Beebs. Relegate. And relegation.
Oh, God. Yeah. Interesting. Those are interesting.
I can't believe you guys got one or two right out of the whole thing. So I felt pretty good about my trivia there. I could
Yeah.
put you guys up to it.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, you like pitch though. You like how I got that one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering if the soon-to-be world-famous wife is back there telling you the answers.
Negative.
Is she under the desk? Is she in the closet? Where is she?
I wish.
Oh,
there was a bit of noise coming from somewhere. So
we did hear something.
It's a motherfucking HP office jet.
Fuck was it
Yeah.
doing printing randomly?
something going on over there.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. The soon-to-be world famous wife is a teacher, and so we get all these little gadgets, and she can print from wherever. So she can be,
Oh, yeah.
wherever in the house and hit print on whatever device she's on, and it will print right here.
Yeah.
She could be in the
Yeah.
car in the driveway.
Nice. Yep. Yep.
Nice.
Nice. Cool. Well, that sucks. That we just shows us that we don't know anything about football. or
So,
football.
association football.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's stupid. Nobody cares until the World Cup.
Hey, real quick before you get started, St. Joe. Hey, did the Denver Broncos win this weekend?
Go
Oh
fuck
boy.
yourself, you fucking goofball.
Yeah.
Did the
The
Jacksonville
Chicago
Jags?
finally
Bears
won.
win this weekend?
No, no, they got killed.
You know who did win this
Yeah,
weekend?
yeah, the Jags. Yeah,
Yeah.
we saw it. It took them to overtime until fucking Ponytail Boy could actually fucking do something.
It
That
did not go
Bulgarian
into
he fought.
overtime. It did not go into overtime.
They should have. Whatever.
They won with 7 seconds to go.
Oh well, close enough.
Yeah.
Nobody pays attention to them except you.
Okay. I'm just saying, statistically
The
speaking,
Broncos are the
in the
second worst
past
team in the
month.
league. I don't even know why you would say they fucking asked if they won.
Well, I
He's
don't know.
he's the number 2 rated quarterback in the league in the last month.
Who? Russell Wilson?
No, Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, yeah.
Justin Fields is number 1.
Justin Fields sucked.
I agree, but he's still number 1.
Well,
Well, congratulations to you and your fucking loser ass fucking Jacksonville Jaguars.
Mhm. Watch out.
it's gotta have something.
Watch out.
It's gotta have something to cheer for. Is Florida going to
Watch out.
Florida going to a bowl?
Yeah, they're going to a bowl, asshole.
Everybody
Oh,
goes
you
to a
know.
bowl in college football. You can suck and go to a fucking bowl.
Yeah.
They're not going to play for any championships. But...
Wisconsin got a new coach.
They did. Luke Fickle.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's
They're going to lose their
fickle.
defensive coordinator over it, but that's okay.
Every time I hear of Luke Fickle, I think of Ace Ventura, Pet Detective,
I
Ray
love
Finkel.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Laces out. Yeah. So
I mean, Crazy Town. Finkel's the mayor.
Fickle the mayor. All right. Well, I don't know if you got my text a little earlier today, but it gave you guys a little insight to say kind of what I'm going to kind of hit on a little bit today. But I came across an interesting article that was released, and it's talking about some bad decisions, and kind of wanted to get your kind of made me think a little bit about what was possibly the worst decision that you guys made. And you can say it or you don't. I mean, but if you come up and think that, we've all made mistakes, we've all made things in our lives that maybe we're not proud of or whatever. But if there was one thing that stuck out to you and you had to rank them, what would be the top worst decision that you made?
Well, I would have to say for me, it would be in 2011 moving to Texas.
Okay.
That would be it. For
Okay.
many reasons.
Kevin?
I got a couple.
I had a feeling you might have. So, and the reason you'll see why in a second and how it is. So,
Okay, so we can go in chronological order, and this is probably number 2 on my list of bad decisions. When I was 14, my mom had an Acura Legend, which I don't know if you remember that car, but they were fucking smooth. And she had an Acura Legend, and they went out of town for, I don't know, the day. And me and a buddy of mine decided to, I knew where the extra key was taken. Me and a buddy of mine decided that we wanted to take it for a joyride. Granted, I was 14, so this was 1989. And so we took it on a joyride. Well, we were going to take it home after a joyride, and my grandfather was there. And so we were like, fuck. So what we did in our infinite wisdom, what we did was we drove it up and parked it behind a Winn-Dixie and reported it stolen, so we wouldn't get in trouble.
right.
You know, that was a pretty bad decision there. especially when you get the police involved. Personally, and probably the worst decision I've ever made because it started a cascade of things that went wrong. But if I could label it down to one thing, it was, and I'm not going to get into the whole cascading thing.
Sure.
You can ask me later. That's a whole podcast in itself, whole episode in itself. Um, but was leaving the restaurant business.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I for a number of reasons. One of them being I truly love that business. I mean, I am the poster child for people person. And I love the business. Didn't love the hour, but loved the business. It wasn't conducive. But me leaving that in 2009 really started a cascade of bad shit that happened to me, which wound up to me marrying the soon to be world famous wife. So everything has a silver lining and a happy ending. But it was the circumstances surrounding why I left. I wasn't fired. I quit, but why I quit, the circumstances around there was just a bad deal.
Right. Right. That's good. That's good. Um,
Not good.
well, and it ended up good, but I understand what you're saying.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah.
Um, I'm like you. I thought back over like many years, and there would be quite a few that stick out. But I think the number one was moving the body. Probably not the best idea to dig it up and move it.
Whatever.
No, no. Um, yeah, no, there was some regrets over that. Um, it had to do with living next to Dahmer, but no, I'm kidding you.
Yeah.
What is
have to report a
Jason?
crime.
Jason, yeah, exactly. Excuse me. Um,
He
yeah.
lives at 4417.
Uh, there's just a couple friends. One of them, a couple friends that I've cut ties with. Really, that I think that's probably one of my worst decisions is just cutting them out of my life when I probably didn't necessarily need to over stupid little stuff. So I think those are the decisions that I look back on where probably should have given them a second chance when I did. Um, but that's it. That's the things. But so the reason I brought that up is because Rolling Stone the other day released the top 50 worst musical decisions made over the past 50 years. And I wanted to see if you guys just kind of visit these and see. So I mean, they go through quite a few of them, and I'm not going to go through all of them, but just give you like give you this here. Number 50 was Elton John Goes Disco. I don't think that's really that big of a deal, but um, what do you just to give you an idea on what missed out? I'm going to go to number 11 here. Um, number 11 is Stevie Van Zandt leaving the E Street Band before Born in the USA goes on tour. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at the fact that we're leading up to David Lee Roth leaving Van Halen.
Okay. This is what you think they're going to be?
Well, that's what are we doing? Dumb music decisions, right?
Yeah.
Okay, a dumb music decision would be like listening to Alanis Morissette. That's a dumb
Okay.
music,
All
that's a
right.
dumb music
All right.
decision.
Well, I
Or
love
or or or
yes.
or thinking that Coldplay is a good band,
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
or liking that song "Photograph" by Nickelback.
God. Everybody loves Nickelback, even though they hate to
What about that
admit they
song
do.
"Photographed" by
No, not.
Def Leppard?
Oh, "Photograph" by Def Leppard is a quick story.
Well,
Um,
okay.
He
sorry,
only has one
Sage,
arm.
I'm hijacking the cup of Joe here.
You're fine.
Um,
Well,
so
so
we're in this fucking place called Orlando, and um, I don't like Orlando. Anyhow, when me and the soon-to-be famous wife, when she was the soon-to-be world famous girlfriend, um, me and my buddy Randy were down in Orlando,
Sounds
and
good.
we're at this place called the House of Blues. Ever heard of it?
Yes.
mhm.
Yeah. So we're at the House of Blues in this, I swear to God, best cover band I've ever seen. I mean, they looked like Def Leppard, sounded like Def Leppard. They're out of
Mhm.
Texas. It's a band called Def Legend. If you ever have a chance to go see them, it was a great show. Anyhow, so I pull up my phone, I take a video, and I send it to the soon to be world famous girlfriend at the time. And she's like, "Motherfucker." And I was like, "We got him free." And she's like, "Motherfucker, you seeing Def Leppard and all that?" That's how much they sounded like them, you
Nice.
know? So, anyhow,
Nice.
that's my Def Leppard story. I've never seen them live, though.
Okay. Great. Great story. Okay.
I'm full of them, asshole.
Oh
Look,
boy.
look, I know it's not a story about kissing a fucking stingray.
Oh boy.
You
Here
know what
we
I'm
go.
saying? I know
No.
it's not that. I
Well,
know it,
the
I
reason I
mean,
love to pick on Rolling Stone cracks me up because they have these lists every now and then, and they're so subjective that I think I think it's funny. So that's why I want to see what you guys think about this whole list, is because I think there's going to be
because
quite a few differences in what we would agree the top 10 would be. But so you
okay.
said David Lee Roth leaving Van Halen. So keep that in mind. All right. So number 10, I just wanted to say 11 because Stevie Van Sant leaving E Street Band, that was number 11. So keep that in mind. So number 10, Billy Squire obliterates his career by making a cheesy music video for a song that I don't even know. Um, Rock Me Tonight.
Good song.
I don't even know the song. I thought it would have been.
it
Didn't
was
he
on that
sing?
infomercial Freedom Rock back in the day. Freedom Rock, man.
Okay. Didn't he? Didn't Billy Squire string? Wasn't he the Stroke? Stroke Me.
He did the
Wasn't
song
that Billy
"Stroke." Yeah,
Squire? Yeah.
he did a song called "Stroke." Yeah, he
Yeah.
did a lot of
That's
good.
what I would
He
have thought
actually
it
he
would have
had
been. But
several good songs, but
anyway. All right. Number 9, U2 gives away their album for free on
on
iTunes.
iTunes
Yep. Pretty bad mistake. I can see that.
pissed me off. Everybody had it on their phone without even no permission.
Yep. Yep. Number 8, Ja Rule invest in the Fire. I can't even say the word. Fire Festival. FYRE Festival.
Yeah, it's fire.
Okay. Fire Festival.
Yeah. Good
Okay.
documentary about that on HBO.
Okay. Now we're getting into some fun stuff. Number 7 is Blood, Sweat, and Tears does a tour sponsored by the U.S. government at the height of the Vietnam War. Probably not a good idea. Okay, that's 1970. Um, Probably not the best. Number 6, Kanye interrupts Taylor
Taylor
Swift at
Swift.
the VMAs.
Yeah.
Okay. Number
That motherfucker
5,
is crazy, by the way.
he is. Woodstock organizers celebrate the 30th anniversary with a horrific riot. Once again, probably not the best idea. Number 4. This is right up Cab's alley here. Eric Clapton goes all in on the vaccine conspiracy nonsense. Great.
You know, you know, they should tell people in the line of work where people like stick needles into people's arms and stuff, you should literally tell people. And I didn't bring this up, but I'm not gonna. You know what? I give credit to the Beebs. He came up with this. I'm just repeating it.
Mm-hmm.
That you should tell people that the tip of the needle is a government GPS that we're inserting in you so they can
Yeah.
find you, just to freak these fucking people out. And
Well,
I followed that up with, I was like, look, man, that's not the problem. It's the 5G tower.
yeah. Well, it says here that he's even recorded songs about the matter that says this has got to stop. This has got to stop. Enough is enough. I can't take this bullshit any longer. It's gone far enough. If you want to claim my soul, you have to come and break down this door. I mean, he's all in, man. Don't do it. Okay. Number 3, Decca. Decca Records passes on signing the Beatles.
Yeah.
That's kind of a big deal. I can agree with that being a pretty big music mistake. Uh, Number 2, Jerry Lee Lewis marries his underage cousin. I don't know if I would call that a mistake, but I mean, okay. Um, okay. And the
That was
number
wait, that was number two.
number 2,
So
and the
incest there's something that beats incest.
yes,
Sweet.
the number 1 mistake, worst decisions in musical history, according to Rolling Stones, is the Rolling Stones hire the Hells Angels as security guards for their rock and roll festival.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
David Lee
don't know if
Roth?
that's
It's not in
the
there?
number 1 worst mistake or worst decision. Um, I I would kind of, so hearing that top 10 based off of Rolling Stone there, like you said, what else do you think? I'm right there with you, Kev. David Lee Roth leaving Van Halen. I mean, that was a pretty big decision for him. That would be a pretty bad one. Now he did go on for a solo out career and did okay, but
What
um,
about the 9 nose jobs that Michael Jackson got?
yeah, yeah,
You know, why isn't that in there?
right,
You know,
right. Now I didn't
or
read through the whole list, Grant. I mean, I'm sure somewhere in there maybe it is mentioned, but
where
um,
was the Janet Jackson boob flop at the Super Bowl? Where is that in there?
right,
You
right.
know, I still think that was they meant for that to happen.
They did.
You
I'm
know, it
sure.
Why
wasn't
would you
I'm
any
have
sure
a
they did.
wardrobe
removable piece?
malfunction.
Why would you have a removable nipple piece?
Yeah,
Right, right, right,
yeah. What do
Just
they
have a
call those in
regular
the
bra.
business? They call them pasties, right?
Yeah,
right, right.
stupid.
In the business. St.
Yeah.
Joe, you would know. They have them at church.
Oh, right, right, right. Well, the priests are wearing them, right? Tassels on
Um,
them, right, right,
priest pasties.
right there with their cod piece.
Ooh.
Yeah, man, I tried to watch something for your people the other day. I tried to watch this movie called Father Stew.
Yeah, with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it any good?
didn't go well.
It was all right. It was about half hour longer than it needed to be,
Yeah,
you know. So I just turned the Big Bang Theory back on, you
yeah,
know. Watch Yellowstone. Tulsa King.
yeah. Oh, that's a good show.
Tulsa
Okay.
King is
Um,
good.
Tulsa King
yeah,
is really good.
Shit.
Dude, it's funny. It's got a good story.
Yep.
You
I
know,
love
it's
watching Sylvester when he's strutting down the fucking road, dude. He's just chilling. It's a
yeah.
good show, man. I can't wait to watch it.
yeah, he's like,
I hope it's something he can stick to.
and what's with all these pronouns?
Yeah, I love it. It's so funny
Yeah.
how out of touch he is when he goes there and busts down that thing. He's all, "Who are you protecting me from?" Oh,
You know.
it was so fucking good.
Yeah. A good line from the first when He's riding in the cab with the guy, and he's like, what they should do is they should create this thing where you could just type this stuff in there and it tells you the answer.
I'll have to watch it. I haven't watched it yet.
It's
Oh,
so
it's a
good.
really good. It's by the same people. It's by the same guy who
Yeah,
does
he's got about
Yellowstone.
8 shows that are coming out.
Yeah,
Taylor Sheridan. He's got
yeah.
the
He's not
Thomas
hurting for
or
money.
Tyler or whatever his name is.
Yeah,
He's
he's
got a
not
ton of
hurting
them.
for money.
No, he's doing fine. But anyway, that was what I thought that thing was interesting. That list was interesting. A couple just bad mistakes or worse decisions, and figured I'd run through a couple.
Cool. As you guys know, or Jay, I may have not told you this or not, but the guys know from last year that, and because you've listened to every episode before, you were so gracious as to join us, that I am a holiday guy. I love the holidays. I love the time in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, all the way past up to Valentine's Day. I'm just a holiday guy, so I like to celebrate. And so we have 4 live shows before the end of the year, before we get into best of. So leading up to those, you guys like to watch movies, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys like to watch Christmas movies, yeah?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No?
You heard
Yes.
Okay. Well, Jay's saying no.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys got 2 yeses and a no.
Okay, so have you watched the movie The Santa Claus?
No.
Yes.
Okay. You've never seen the movie The Santa Claus?
Really? With
Until-
Tim Allen?
Really?
I mean, the closest thing I've come to, I know I watched The Christmas Story when I was a kid. I watched Snoopy Christmas or Peanuts Christmas or whatever.
Okay. What are they doing in the very opening scene
Of what?
of a Charlie Brown Christmas?
I don't fucking remember.
Kev, do you know?
No, I don't.
They're ice skating.
Perfect.
Okay. What about Home Alone?
I saw that, and I also saw Die Hard.
Yeah, Die Hard is. What about The Nightmare Before Christmas?
No.
Yep.
Yeah, the Santa Claus, It's a Wonderful Life.
Mm-hmm.
Elf.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Well, you're gonna kill my thing here. So we'll just move on then.
No, fucking do it.
Okay. What we're gonna do from now on until Christmas, we're gonna do some Christmas movie trivia.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And this week, I picked 4 movies, but this week we're going to do The Santa Claus, released in 1994.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so we'll see if St. Joe can get these and see if Jay can get some. What is Scott Calvin's job at the beginning of the movie?
Oh, he's like in some finance company or something.
Nope.
He's a shoe salesman.
Nope.
Al Bundy.
No, he is a toy salesman.
That's close.
Oh, interesting.
What is the name of the head elf at the North Pole?
Oh, God.
Melvin.
That's a good guess, actually. Say, Joe, nothing. I know Beebs is screaming the correct answer.
Yeah, no.
Okay, it's Bernard.
Bernard.
Why must Scott take over the role of Santa Claus?
Because the one fell off the roof.
That's correct. Santa Claus dies after falling off of his roof. Where do Scott and Charlie go after Scott burns the Christmas Eve turkey? They go to a restaurant. What restaurant do they go to?
Applebee's.
Close.
Chili's.
No. Denny's.
Well, okay.
What is the first obstacle Scott faces in the first house he visits on Christmas Eve?
Oh, the little girl. The little girl that wants the doll.
No.
I don't even know what the question was.
What is the first obstacle Scott faces in the first house he visits on Christmas Eve?
Fire.
No, a dog.
Oh,
What job does Charlie's stepfather have?
He's a stripper.
No.
accountant.
No, he's a psychiatrist.
Oh God, that's right.
Yeah, where he's like where he's
Maybe
like
you're having a childhood.
I think Charlie is delusional. Oh, really? Well, you got a lot of better things to worry about there. Like where you're going to get more sweaters like that once the circus
Right.
leaves town.
Right.
Laura and Neil call the police because they think Scott has kidnapped Charlie, but in reality, where did Charlie go?
It went to the North Pole.
Yeah. What magical object did Bernard give Charlie?
A shake thing. Snow globe.
Correct. How did Scott get out of jail?
The reindeers busted him out.
Though
Close.
the elf team did
Yeah, the elves helped him escape.
with tinsel.
How many Santa Claus movies are there?
74.
3.
Correct. There are 3.
That was close.
You know, and that is
If
your
you take
Christmas
7
movie.
minus 4, what is it?
That yeah.
What did Scott want for his? What was the object Scott wanted? Or no, the dad wanted for Christmas.
Well, it's an Oscar Mayer weenie whistle.
Yep.
Yeah. What about
I would
what
have this.
about the mom?
She wanted a fleshy or a
I forget what the mom
rose.
wanted.
Okay. Well, for our listeners out there that want to join in on the trivia, next week we're going to do 1983's A Christmas Story. So I'm just saying next week it's
I'll
going to be
watch
Christmas.
The
It's gonna be
Red
a
Ryder
Christmas
BB
story.
gun.
You know,
Is that right?
correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
Correct.
seen
Yeah.
that
The
one.
one-legged lamp.
The leg light. Have you watched the sequel to it? Yeah.
No,
We
I
watched
haven't.
it. We watched it this weekend. It's ridiculous, but it's funny.
You can't get a BB gun. You're going to shoot your eye out with it.
Yeah. They showed the damn gun.
Oh, yeah. It's the stupid motherfucking tweet of the week. Brought to you by the Stupid History Minute. Now streaming over 17 billion different episodes in 47 different languages in 13 countries. And if you look on the back of Uruguay's soccer uniform this week, you can see the Stupid History Minute patch, now sponsoring the Uruguay men's national team.
What's funny is I got an email the other day about the Stupid History Minute that it's trending in Poland.
Oh, interesting.
What's the worst sex you've ever had? First reply. One time she was dirty talking to me and said, "You're going to end up in hospice and die alone." The mood was absolutely ruined and I left. Never spoke to her again.
Oh God. Jesus.
This person says, "Well, Karen, they're called condoms. Dick masks, if that helps." First reply. Herpes, AIDS, and hepatitis are all viruses, so they tell us. Ever see anybody wear a mask to prevent the spread of any of those? Yeah, me neither. The Nerd Dad says, and I don't know if we've read this
Geeky
one.
Dad?
Okay. I don't know if we've read this one before or not, but it seems kind of familiar to me. But according to my wife, quote, "just fuck me up," is inappropriate response to the Olive Garden waiter asking me how much cheese I would like.
That's pretty saucy for the geeky dad.
It's the Nerd Dad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Boys, Katie says, boys are always like, "I don't care if you're sick, give me a kiss," and then they get sick and start acting like the fucking earth is caving in. And the first reply is, "Yeah, bitch, I said give me a kiss, not the bubonic plague." White Meme Jesus says,
Oh boy.
I
Oh,
have
boy.
no gaydar whatsoever. One of my roommates for 2 years in college was gay, and I had no idea. I kept trying to hook him up with girls. Makes sense why he would always try and make direct eye contact every single time we were jerking each other off. And and Chris Moorcraft, he got booted from Twitter for this tweet right here. Okay, because he was impersonating none other than Elon Musk with the blue check mark. You know, he's one of the people that paid the $8, right? Before they yanked it off. He says, as Elon Musk here, there's nothing better than waking up and enjoying a fresh, steaming cup of my own urine. Such a tangy way to start the day, and it's scientifically proven to help brain cells grow. So if you want to be like me, drink your pee.
Damn. Wow.
All right. So which one, gentlemen? Jerking each other off?
Yes, because that leads me to a story.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So the stupid tweet of the week brought to you by the Stupid History Minute. Over 200 episodes now streaming wherever you download podcasts. White Meme Jesus says, I have no gaydar whatsoever. One of my roommates for 2 years in college was gay and I had no idea. I kept trying to hook him up with girls. Makes sense why he would always try and make direct eye contact every single time we were jerking each other off. And that is your stupid tweet of the week.
Nice.
Huh.
It's the stupid motherfucking tweet of the week. I can smell St. Joe's feet. Damn. Stinky feet. Brought to you by the Stupid History Minute. You know, the whole jerking off thing. Have you guys ever played Crazy Chicken?
Can't say that I have.
All right, so you and your, dude, friend of yours, you guys stand there. You're both naked, all right? Well, you don't have to be totally naked, but you just got to have your dicks out. So we're sitting there and we're facing each other. And
Wait. I don't know if I have a friend that I'm that close to.
we'll play this when I get down there next month.
Jesus.
This is the first part of the show. So, so we're standing there. Me and St. Joe are first up, by the way. So we're standing there. We both got, let's just say we got our shorts down to our knees and, our dicks are hanging out. And we're facing each other. I reach over and I grab your cock.
Jesus. Once again, I don't know how we ever get into this situation.
No, I'm just saying we're doing it. It's not how we got there. It's a game. It's not gay. It's a game. So then you reach over and grab my cock while I'm holding yours. The first person to get a hard on loses.
Jeez. And how did you ever get into this game?
Me and my friends were bored, bro. We had to do something to pass the time. And that's not the worst thing. We used to light each other's farts on fire, too.
Well, now that one, okay, I've been around that one, but...
So...
You ever stared at your own asshole in the mirror? It's weird looking. I mean, after I get the Brazilian wax, I like to take a look, see what it's like. I've never had the booty hole bleach. When they go in there and they bleach up the ring. But I'm always surprised when I look at it. It's pretty nice.
Why I don't. Why would one do that?
Why would one what? Bleach their booty hole?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a thing, man. Some people get Botox in their booty holes.
Yeah. You guys have had a professional massage, right? Not like a
rub and tug, or
no, not a rub and tug, like a professional,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the neurotic guy that I work with, he was complaining about his back hurting, and
you gave him the sweetest massage.
No. And so I asked him, I said, hey, have you ever had a professional massage? Because, there's like couples massages out there and,
Right.
things of that nature. And And I said, "Have you ever had a professional massage or gone to, a chiropractor or some shit like that to work that shit out?" And he's like, "No." And he goes, "I've always wanted to, but I'm afraid." And I said, Why are you afraid?" And he's like, "Because I don't want to go over there and then they get into this like deep tissue massage and they flip me over and I got a heart on, And I meant to tell him that he's 58. He doesn't have to worry about that shit. But I just didn't think that
So you
was a
telling me you
concern.
guys ain't never played Crazy Chicken?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
No, and furthermore, not that I've never played it, that I'm never going to play it.
that's a lie because we're gonna play it when I get
Yeah.
down there next month.
I mean,
No, well,
We're
yeah.
gonna play it, and I
In some
made me think of another
some parts
question.
of Florida, that's called assault.
Not if we're both willing partners. Hey,
Well, one of us isn't willing.
so it's the we just had what we're thankful for season. But now it's a season of giving, and since you're a holiday guy, do you guys remember the first time you got blowjobbed?
Oh yeah.
The first time a girl put her lips on your man meat, or a
Yeah.
dude, St. Joe, sorry.
Yeah.
You know,
look like
Yeah,
a girl.
don't knock it till you try it.
hey,
40 million American gay men can't all be wrong.
that's right.
Came home and said, "Hello, my name's Sheila." It's like, well,
Yeah, I did
So-
you, now you do me.
So where was it like St. Joe? How old?
I have a problem with the name Sheila.
How old were you the first time, St. Joe? First time you ever got your dick lapped?
Oh, man, old.
Old?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was too.
Oh man,
I mean, not old. I mean, 19.
man, that's rough.
Yeah.
What were you, 11?
12.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. Her name was Rachel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we snuck out to do this. We planned this shit.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
I can't even. Oh, that just I cringe even hearing that because my boy just turned 14 yesterday and
He's burning
Yeah.
crosses in people's fucking yards. He's getting his dick sucked. I
I
mean,
just can't.
you're worried about him getting his dick sucked while he's
No,
out there.
I can't.
fucking-
No, I can't
I
even.
mean-
I can't even hear. Nope. Can't even
Oh.
hear or think. Nope. Can't even. Nope. Don't want to think about it.
So, Joe, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think that the Department of Transportation cares about children?
Yes.
Okay. Here's why I ask. Familiar with schools?
Sure.
Okay. Familiar with school zones?
Yes.
Okay. What is the average speed limit going through a school zone when the light is on?
20.
Yeah. It should 20.
Depending on where you are, 15,
Right.
20. I've seen
Right.
25. Depending
Right.
around here where you got one really big county and then a
Right.
few small counties around that. So we'll say 20. Okay. Don't you think that is the optimal cruising speed for a child molester?
20 miles an hour.
Let me repeat myself. Don't you think that's the optimal cruising speed for the Catholics?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
You know what's
Okay.
real fucked up? Have you ever been
No.
outside of a big Catholic church and they're letting out on Sunday Mass and they've got the fucking police out there running traffic for them?
Seriously. They got everybody
These
involved.
motherfuckers don't pay fucking taxes, and they've got the fucking police out there fucking running traffic for their fucking congregation. That ain't fucking right. Now, me as a taxpayer, I can call and ask for traffic assistance anytime I fucking want, and it's my
Right.
right as a tax-paying citizen. But the fucking church should not be allowed to fucking do anything when it comes to tax-paid help or assistance.
Right.
So that's fucked up. So next time I see fucking cops out there fucking helping, I'm running those motherfucking people over.
You know what though? You know what though? There is a lot of that fucking nonsense going on, like with all that. I said, but if you really think about it, and going back to talking about kids, and then what you're talking about with their ridiculousness of letting the police and all this, um, if you think about it, kids are safer in a transgender bathroom, sitting in a cat box, getting a book read to them about critical race theory by a drag queen than they are in the Catholic Church.
That's probably true.
That's not true.
That's very true. Yep, that's true.
Say, Joe, we're fucking with you.
It's true.
Oh,
But I gotta understand something. Do you guys remember your first, blowjob story? I'm curious. I mean, I want to know the origin story. Because now, I mean, a blowjob is just like nothing. But to me, it's still special. Like, there ain't nothing better. It's the giving season, and I'm ready to receive.
Well, let me you.
People may say you got blowjobs on the brain, but you're fucking right, I do.
Well, here's the thing. It was a while until I found myself with a person who would do that. Follow me?
sure.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't a maybe I was just running in the wrong circles. You know what I'm saying? But I
Or
had
maybe the right ones.
well, yeah, I mean, I'll tell you this, just dating in general before I got married the first time, and then dating after I got before soon to be world famous wife and I got together,
Yeah.
that was two very different scenarios. Dating in your 20s versus dating in your late 30s.
Right.
Those were two very different scenarios because
Yeah.
I came out of my first marriage and started dating again, and I was cultured shocked, by the progression that that I was just not privy to because I was married that long.
Yeah. Well, it's
I don't know if that
unfortunate.
answered your question
Not
or
really,
if
but whatever. I
that's
mean, so you're pretty much saying you were fucking lame.
yeah, until I was,
I mean, you never had like a groupie blowjob at a fucking comedy stand-up show.
uh-uh.
Never sat there with a martini while a chick was blowing you in the fucking green room.
I've seen it done, but no, not to me.
Oh, so you just sat there and watched like a fucking creep?
Voyeurism
Fucking
voyeurism is everybody's responsibility.
I'm glad I'm the guy that sits there and gets it done to me.
I'll tell you this. It was at the same time. I know I told you this story. I may or may not have told you this story. It was at the same time, at the same comedy club. It was in a bathroom, not the green room. It was in the bathroom where a very notable and very famous comedian was doing lines of illegal stuff.
Coke?
Yeah.
You can say Coke.
Okay.
It's not illegal to say that.
Okay.
I mean, I like that you got this comedy fucking creed that you're trying to protect this fucking person.
I am. I'll tell you who it is offline. I'm just not going to broadcast it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. Who knows? You might have that fucker on here sometime. Maybe,
You know.
maybe not. But St. Joe's down there drooling over little picture boys or something. What are you looking at, St. Joe?
Nothing.
Oh, are you falling asleep on us? Is it time to get off here? Time to go?
No.
You ready to
no.
roll out? You got
No.
another podcast to do?
No.
You got somewhere to be?
Hey, Jay, what's going on in the 250 this week, man?
I got my so I met a real interesting dude in Texas. I didn't play crazy chicken with him, but he probably would have.
Not yet.
Not yet. But I don't know if he's gonna go by his name on here or not. Who knows? But I actually met him. He was a server at a Sonic. And he would get on there, when you push the button at the Sonic window,
Mm-hmm.
and they come across, hey, thanks for choosing Sonic. What would you like to have? He was always like overly fucking nice. Like he would say his name, so he would say Harrison or whatever, but his name is Harrison, by the way. If that kind of leads you to the kind of guy he is. But he was just so fucking nice that it was like everybody in this town loved going to Sonic because he was there. Well, he's gone on. I mean, he's older now, whatever, and I think he works in communications or something, but the guy's absolutely hilarious, and he has some crazy off the wall ideas. His social media is ridiculous as far as the kind of things that he talks about, and it'll be right up the two penny alley. So
Wow.
it should be fun because it's going to be nothing but a shit show, and that's perfect for me and the crew over there at Studio 69 in Belmar, New Jersey.
I tell you, the two penny last week with the music on the back half of that, it was phenomenal.
Yeah,
Some of my
people
favorite,
tend to like those
you know,
episodes. St. Joe
at,
didn't
at a
listen.
medium pace I hadn't heard in 10 years. That was on a CD that I had when I was in college.
Yeah.
You know,
St. Joe, did you listen to the two penny last week?
I have not listened to it yet.
Yeah. Well, I figured as much. You probably would have commented on the music. So,
I will listen to it.
because there's a song on there that you need to listen to, and I put it on there just for you.
who's it
Oh
by?
boy.
Garfunkel and Oaks.
Yeah, I mean, I put it on there for you and for the Beebs.
Yeah, I will listen to it. Yeah, yeah, it's been busy obviously since I got back in, catching up with work and everything. So, but I will listen to it. I'll catch up with it.
On an unrelated note, I just got an email that says, "How do poly people break up?"
I don't know.
Poly
And all
people.
I'm really wondering is, what the fuck is a poly person?
Yeah, I don't know what
Oh,
poly people are.
polyamorous. If I could be wrong here, God, I'm going to get in trouble if I say the wrong thing. But as far as I know, they don't. They date both genders. They're not.
Oh, I think
They don't
that's right.
consider themselves gay. They don't consider themselves straight. They
Right.
just consider themselves poly. They love all
Or
equally.
are you guys on Reddit?
No.
No.
Okay, so it's a Reddit email, and when you open it, it gives you a little more. It says, "How do poly people break up? Do they decide? Do they decide and vote out one person at a time, like Among Us?" If you don't know what Among Us
I've
was, a
seen
couple of years ago, it was a game that all the kids were playing.
Yeah. I like it.
Uh,
I like it. But there's
that's funny.
yeah,
Hey, St. Joe, what you got going on? Nothing? Cool.
all right.
We can be found at unfpod.com, at unfpod. And come and say hi to us. I know everybody's busy Christmas shopping and with Thanksgiving and all that, but don't forget about us. You know, we like to talk. We like to talk to you. So hopefully, the listeners are back. Everybody's back at work, and everybody's going strong with Christmas shopping, and we'll do our best to keep you entertained for the next 3 weeks after
What
this.
about our Christmas sweater?
Oh yeah, we do have it's a t-shirt.
T-shirt, my bad.
Yeah, and it's a long sleeve t-shirt though,
Ooh,
so
I
you
like
can
it.
wear it there. It's at unfpod.com. It's a play on something Jay likes to say a lot, so I'm not going to tell you what it says. Going over to unfpod.com, there's a limited amount available. Okay, limited amount available. So go get yours, and if you go get yours, take a picture when you get it. Send it at UNFPod on Twitter, and we'll make sure that everybody gets to see it. So,
Matter of fact, just to test the listener base here, because I like to do this.
okay.
First person that tweets out, "I love St. Joe, the Keb, and the two penny" on Twitter tomorrow. The first person that tweets that out, I will personally send them a Christmas limited edition, limited time run UNF Pod Christmas long sleeve tee.
Oh, there you go. There
I
you go.
will
You
live-
know what? All right.
And it
But
can't
that's the
be the
rule.
Beebs.
They got to say, no, it can't be the Beavs. It's got to say, it's got to say, I love St. Joe, the Keb, and the Two Penny, and that's all it's got to say. It's got to tell
In that
us
order. Yeah. Oh yeah. You got to do the at.
at
You
St.
know.
Joe, at Keb, at the Two Penny.
And hashtag Merry fucking Christmas.
That's right. Sure, do it.
You know. All right. So there you go. You got your marching orders, people. Yeah. Let's get on Twitter. Send it out. What time you guys want to make a gentleman's
Who's the
wager on what?
fucking goofball? We've had 2 viewers the whole fucking time. Who's the third fucking goofball that just tuned in?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's probably Sweet Bones. I shouldn't say that. Sorry.
You're
I was just
screwed.
kidding. Who's just now tuning in?
Well, for those just tuning in, we'll catch you next. We'll catch you next week at unfpod.com, at unfpod on Twitter. For Jay, for St. Joe, my name is the Kev. We'll catch you guys next week.